These are the ones who didn't escape the Russian onslaught. And they're all civilians who'd been trapped in a cluster of towns on the edge of the capital where the fighting is intensifying. They were bringing out casualties too. He's a pensioner with blood still smeared on his face, now finally in the hands of his saviours. Attacking civilians and non-combatants is a war crime. And the capital's top policeman is already building a case.
The police have already collected evidence for judges at the International Criminal Court in The Hague. They can give their verdict about what Russian troops are doing here and how they've been killing civilians. We've already got enough proof.
White flags on vehicles plastered with signs indicating there are children inside aren't enough to guarantee safety. The towns they've just come from are being fiercely fought over. And this route's still drawing fire. See the black puff on the right, one of 2 mortars landing close to civilians. They're coming out under fire with shelling and firing going on behind them, and many of these people are terribly sick, and we've seen a number of them who are injured. Strangers suddenly become crucial lifelines. Their bravery is the only chance of escape.
I'm from Bucha, and my neighbour called me and told me the Russian invaders are here and they're looting all the houses on the street. This is the Russian way.
The Russians are pushing closer to the capital. This footage, just released by the Russian Defence Ministry, they claim shows troops landing at Hostomel Airport on the fringes of the capital. It's impossible to verify when this was actually filmed, but the Russians claim they've been in this area for about 2 weeks. The capital's roads are being heavily blockaded, with defensive positions built down most streets. But the real danger comes from Russian air attacks. Where is it?
Oh, it's gone up. Oh, there's a missile going up. There's a missile in the sky. Behind you.
The trail of white smoke shows they missed their target this time, but the Russian jets will be back. So with shaking hands and uncertain steps, the terribly old and terribly frail are pushing through their fear. Somehow putting one step in front of the other, coaxed forward an inch at a time by younger hands and fitter bodies to make this awful journey into yet more uncertainty. They've been through so much already, it's a wonder they've got this far, and they're heading into a capital which could also be bombarded. Those who've escaped know it's just pure fate. Something went through the air and then boom, she tells us. All the windows were broken and the balcony fell down, and the 10th floor above us was just dust. My daughter came and said, "Mama, take your stuff." Until this, I didn't want to leave my town, she says. She was in her home, nowhere near any military targets. "Yes," she replies, "I'm okay, thank you." She cannot believe what's happening. But right now, they have to keep moving. The towns in the north, west and east of the capital are all being attacked, with Kiev seen as the prize for the Russians. So volunteers from all over the world have been drawn to help.
And when I saw it, I honestly booked a flight from California and came here as fast as I could. If this isn't the fight of democracy and freedom against autocracy of our generation, I don't know what is.
They're battling to hold on to every inch of land. But even if they keep the Russians out of the capital, they know they could be hit from the air.
It's very strange to look how the European Union just say, "Oh, we don't want to close the sky." What the sorry, don't be like a we're a small country to fight with Russia, with Belarus. What are you doing? It's not, we protect not only our country, we protect all Europe.
They're bracing themselves for many more civilian deaths. For those here, there are far too many already. Alex Crawford, Sky News in Irpin on the edge of Kiev.